Sarion addresses the group.
This place has changed quite a bit since my last visit.
He begins. These islands around us are a new development. They seem to be held up by a network of skyhooks. That jet of air over there is an example. Perhaps, with a Featherfall enchantment, you could use the jets to explore, once we've secured the chronoscope. Speaking of which, the chronoscope itself appears to be heavily warded. Whoever did it must be a powerful spellcaster. For now, stay close to me. On dark and tattered wings, the architect of the situation flies down to greet you.
Korkaza the Mad? But she was slain!
Gasps Sarion. The Dracolich almost seems to grin as she responds.
And that would make you Sarion the Predictable, I presume? I wouldn't want to forget our proper titles, after all. Yes, I was slain. But death can be turned into an advantage if you know how.
You can't really be thinking of tinkering with the chronoscope, begs Sarion. Meddling with time itself? The risk! You can't predict what would happen.
Indeed. You are half right as usual, young one.
Korkaza chuckles as she flies off. By the dragons above! Sarion roars as he shifts into his original form. The chronoscope is activating, cycling backwards. She means to change history. Find her and stop her. I'll work on getting the wards down. Korkaza nods to the earth and begins invoking some kind of ritual. The chronoscope reacts to the chant, spinning faster and faster. Korkaza greets her arrival.
Welcome to my grand experiment. The results will be historic, though I doubt anyone will ever know of your role, vital as it is. For the world will only see my final draft, and not what was edited out. For creatures of such small size, and minds, you are nonetheless adept at battle. I truly respect you and the threat you represent. Now, catch me if you can.
The Dracolich lands on an island to the west and resumes her chant.
Korkaza!
Cries Sarion.
I order you on the authority of the Chamber. Lower your wards and end this! I still serve our king. I still serve our Ganesha.
Retorts the Dracolich.
You fear what you do not understand, young one. I must do this for all our sakes. You're not going to just leave me be, are you?
Asks Korkaza, her voice calm even in the thick of battle.
Of course, I anticipated this.
The Dracolich rattles off an unusual spell. You feel a brief but intense pain in your skull.
With the chronoscope, I can alter time itself. And with time on my side, I am unbeatable.
The damage you've dealt to the Dracolich suddenly vanishes with a shimmer.
It was easy enough to master reworking the last minute or 10. But of course you know I won't stop there. My next steps will require test subjects. And you all just volunteered. I have so many experiments to attempt, or call them side bets, if you will. Let's begin.
With a burst of arcane magic, reality itself begins to twist and tear. You spot Korkaza landing on the eastern side. You find yourself in a familiar place. a place of stone and sand. The air is very dry and carries a certain chill.
See you all. Each one of your threads in a great weave. So slender, but so bright. And with so many other threads ending when they meet yours.
Another tear in time appears. Something shadowy and familiar flickers inside it. Korkaza casts her simulacrum into it and flies on. The Dracolich's simulacrum greets you.
Recognize our new playground. I'm not keen on General Horath seizing control. Too prideful. Thunderbolts are always looking for new opportunities and new allies, such as myself.
The room grows cold, and shadows begin to take shape.
You're repeating history again!
Snarls the Dracolich.
Not entirely unexpected, but not productive. Time to make a change.
Your hope strikes hard and Netherios loses focus. Shadows rail and depart. Korkaza fades as well, with a frustrated hiss.
I still see no solutions. What valiant spirits you all are when bound together. It almost makes me doubt my conclusions. Doubt that Eberron's jumbled amalgam of races will shatter in the face of the future. Almost. One race shows a particular fortitude against the coming peril. It may turn the tide. Yes. Let's see where that takes us.
I'm almost finished.
Roars Sirion.
Korkaza, whatever you've set in motion, we'll stop it. You're out of time.
Such a disappointing sentence.
Sighs Korkaza.
You truly understood what's happening. You know I have all the time in the world.
Too soon.
As the last time Rift stabilizes, the wards around the chronoscope flicker out. Korkaza takes wing, positioning herself over the chronoscope. Sarion rises to meet her. The chamber is coming for you, sister. Any moment now, they'll realize your wards are down. Surrender and return with me to Arganesson. Even in your state, we'll find a place for you. Something productive. Korkaza seems dazed.
How could I be so blind? Huh. I had it all wrong, changing the past to change the now. It's the future I need to see. At my age, and still a fool.
What is your answer? This is your last chance!
Cries Sarion. A chorus of wingbeats announces the arrival of more dragons. The Dracolich's jaws part in what might be considered a grin.
I'm going to find a way to save you, young one. To save Arganesson.
Both dragons begin to cast spells. The chronoscope reacts immediately with dramatic effect. As the glare fades, you can see Korkaza, her body absolutely still, suspended above the chronoscope, frozen in time. Whatever she was attempting, it seems to have backfired. Sarion lands and calls you over.
This crisis has ended. Gather to me, heroes, and be rewarded. Then you must leave. This place will be sealed forever if it cannot be destroyed.